Hey, I want to show you something really interesting. I found one little technique I use to help me lose weight. I call it the no fast fast. It's like fasting without fasting. It basically, you have the same effect as if you were fasting. I call it, well, you've heard of breakfast, when you combine breakfast and lunch in the late morning, that's brunch. Well, I have a meal that I developed. Just take between dinner and lunch, well, Dunch. So I call this Dunching or Dunch. And the best time to eat it is right around 2:30 in the afternoon. Anytime between 2 and 3, 2:30 is a real good time. So you're going to see in the following video, I'm preparing my Dunch, which is basically like a super chef salad on steroids. It's humongous. You'll see. So and it will help you lose weight. It's helped me. And the good thing about it is you're sort of like it's fasting because you're eating it so early in the 2:30. You got a lot more time until you finally go to sleep. So this is a terrific way, and take a look at it. Believe me, when you eat Dunch, you're not going to be the least bit hungry for supper, and that'll get you over the hump till you go to sleep that night. So let's take a look. This is from last Saturday, October 6th, and after you watch that, I'll be coming back for some final comments for you. It's time to prepare Dunch by No Fast Fast. First thing, 4 hard-boiled eggs. I'm going to boil them up now. Jumbo, by the way, I only use jumbo. So, and now fry 4 bacon strips, a few slices of rump roast, beef rump roast, which after the bacon is done, I'm going to cook it in the bacon fat. A few leaves of lettuce as my base. Half a large tomato cut up in on top of the lettuce. The bacon is done frying, so I'm going to use that nice bacon fat to fry up my rump roast here. The bacon itself, I just take the bacon parts like that, just throw it in with the lettuce and the tomato. Now I'm cutting up a half a sweet pepper. And just throw it in with the rest. And I'm cutting up a half an avocado. That goes in here as well. Oh, what's that I hear? Oops, okay. The eggs are boiling, so I put them to a side, leave them set in hot water for 12 minutes so they get nice and hard. Cutting up 2 stalks of hearts of palm, also known as swamp cabbage. Cut them a little more. And into the pile it goes. Finally, some mushrooms here. And into the mix they go. And toss them around a little bit. Now, if you want, you can add a olive oil vinegar mix, but I like mayonnaise. I just like that. It gives it a nice fatty feel. And take a look. Regular mayonnaise. I don't know if you can see that, but no carbs. No carbs. But oddly enough, if you use low-fat mayonnaise, you're going to have carbs. And then you just mix it all in. It gives it a really nice fatty feel. It's going to fill you up, believe me. And finally, I'm cutting up the rump roast. It's a nice little biteable chunks here. I added some adobo seasoning with it, and of course they were fried in bacon fat, which gives them a really, really outstanding flavor. And that goes into the mix as well. Okay, the hard-boiled egg's been sitting in hot water for 12 minutes or a little over. I poured the hot water out, poured cold water in. They're nice and cold. You want to get them nice and cool. Now I'm going to show you a little trick here. See the spoon? This is how you can, and you just get it right under that film, and it just comes right off, nice and smooth, you know. So a lot of people have trouble peeling hard-boiled eggs. This is the easy way. Once you get it started, most of the rest of that peels off quite easily. I've been doing that a lot. I've been making, you'll see why I've been making hard-boiled eggs. And right now I'm finishing up, cutting up the 4 hard-boiled eggs, jumbo hard-boiled eggs. And into the mix you guys go. And now a final tossing of my Dunch meal. Add a little sea salt as needed. Toss it, and if I need it, I'm going to add a little more mayo, but I think I'm okay with the mayo. Add a little more salt, just coarse sea salt, just a little bit. That's enough. And it's ready for eating. Oh, just to give you an idea of how big this is, take a look at my outstretched hand. You see that? It doesn't even reach the ends of this. So it's quite a big salad. Call it a super chef salad. I call it Dunch. How about a Dunch salad? Okay, it's almost 2:30. This is the magic time. Between about, I'd say, 2 and 3 o'clock is the magic time for having Dunch. It's going to fill you up. Believe me, this is going to completely fill me up. And going to, believe me, by supper time, I'm not going to even be the slightest bit hungry. It's just great because the basic secret here is I'm eating about 3 hours normal than earlier than normal. So my stomach has a chance to digest that food before I go to sleep. So the earlier you can eat before you go to sleep, it's going to be great. So far, this has been working out fantastic. Again, I just want to show you how big this is. See that? See how big that is? Look at my hand. It doesn't even reach the ends. It's quite a bit. And the good thing about it, I already calculated, there's no more than about 15 total carbs in there. How many calories? I don't worry about that so much. But basically, about no more than 15 carbs. And really, you want to just have under 30 carbs per day. So this is somewhere around half. You know, you can never be exact, but I already met, like for example, the avocado, half avocado, That's maybe 3 carbs. Same thing with the palmito. I'm sorry, palmito. That's why I speak Spanish with my wife. It's a hearts of palm. That's palmito. That's about 3 carbs. The eggs are about 0.6 carbs per egg. 4 eggs. Okay, call it 3. So it's in total. It's about the tomatoes and lettuce is negligible in carbs. The sweet pepper, maybe 3 carbs. So we're talking about 15 carbs. So let me check it. Oh, I love this bacon too. Because see, there's bacon, there's meat. You're really going to feel full with this. Delicious. What's really good? This mayonnaise. Like I said, you can use vinegar and olive oil, and I will probably too. But for now, I love this mayonnaise. It gives the whole thing kind of a nice fatty consistency. I've got to have meat, fattiness in there. I just like that feel of it. So now you see how Dunch is prepared. One thing that's kind of funny though is after I made that video last Saturday on October 6th, I thought I had turned off the camera, but actually it was the cell phone camera, and actually it was running. I didn't realize it. It ran for like about 8-9 minutes. So basically I'm gonna let this run at the end here. You could turn it off anytime you like, but you'll see a couple of minutes of me basically zoning out on Dunch. You know, it just was really into it. I had a laugh when I saw it because I really got into it. Had no idea the camera was running. So just watch it for a little while. You can turn it off anytime you want. Oh, and one thing, please hit the subscribe. I'm going to have a lot more videos coming up on techniques on how to lose weight. And remember, my next weigh-in is going to be Friday, November 9th, and I plan to live cast that on YouTube here. And also one other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button so you can get my upcoming videos. I've been successful so far in losing weight, and I think you're going to be interested in not only Dunching but my other techniques. So hit the subscribe button. Push it a button! Push it a button!